The test consists of 4 sections, each with a different type of conversation or monologue. There are 40 questions in total, with 10 questions per section. The recording will be played only once. Write your answers on the question paper as you listen. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5. You will hear a conversation between 2 colleagues, John and Sarah, about team building exercises. Listen carefully and answer the following questions. Hey, Sarah, I heard you're organizing the team building exercises for next week. What do you have in mind?
Yes, John, I'm excited about it. I'm thinking of a mix of indoor and outdoor activities. The main goal is to strengthen collaboration and communication among team members.
That sounds great. Could you give me an example of an outdoor activity?
Sure. One of the activities is the treasure hunt. Teams will need to solve clues together to find hidden items around the park. It's all about working together and thinking strategically.
That sounds fun. What about indoor activities?
For indoors, I'm planning a problem-solving workshop. In this activity, teams will be given a complex problem related to our work. They'll need to brainstorm and come up with creative solutions within a limited time.
I like the sound of that. It seems like it will really challenge people to think critically.
Exactly. We also have a trust-building exercise where partners guide each other through a simple obstacle course, but one of them will be blindfolded.
That will definitely build trust. How will the day be structured?
We'll start with an icebreaker to get everyone comfortable. After that, we'll alternate between indoor and outdoor activities. There will be plenty of breaks and snacks too.
Perfect. And what do you hope the team will gain from these exercises?
I hope it will improve communication, enhance problem-solving skills, and most importantly, help everyone feel more connected. A stronger bond within the team will lead to better collaboration in our daily work.
I completely agree. Thanks for organizing this, Sarah. I'm looking forward to it.
You have half a minute after the recording ends to check your answers. Use this time to ensure your responses are accurate and that you haven't missed any questions. Now listen carefully and answer questions 6 to 10.
Good morning, Dr. Smith. Have you been following the latest developments in medical technology?
Good morning, Dr. Emma. Yes, I've been particularly interested in the advancements in gene therapy. The potential to treat genetic disorders at their root is truly groundbreaking.
Absolutely. It's amazing how far we've come. Just a decade ago, gene therapy was more of a theoretical concept, and now we're seeing real-world applications. For example, treatments for conditions like spinal muscular atrophy are already showing positive results.
That's true. Another area that's seen significant progress is robotic surgery. The precision that robots bring to complex procedures is astounding. It reduces the risk of human error and speeds up recovery times for patients.
I agree. Robotic surgery is revolutionizing the field, particularly in minimally invasive surgeries. Patients can now expect smaller incisions and less pain post-operation, which is a huge win for healthcare.
Indeed, I've also been reading about the use of artificial intelligence in diagnostics. AI can analyze vast amounts of data quickly, leading to earlier and more accurate diagnoses, especially in areas like oncology and cardiology.
Yes, AI is becoming an invaluable tool in diagnostics. It helps doctors make more informed decisions by identifying patterns that might be missed in traditional methods.
One thing that's particularly exciting is the potential for personalized medicine. With advancements in genetic testing and AI, treatments can now be tailored to individual patients based on their unique genetic makeup.
Personalized medicine is certainly the future. By customizing treatments, we can improve outcomes and reduce the likelihood of adverse reactions. It's a very patient-centric approach to care.
It really is. The combination of these advancements is transforming the entire landscape of medicine. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next decade will bring.
Me too, Dr. Smith. The future of healthcare looks promising, and these innovations will undoubtedly save countless lives.
You have half a minute after the recording ends to check your answers. Use this time to ensure your responses are accurate and that you haven't missed any questions.
Question 11 to 16. You will hear a conversation between Alice and Tom discussing the urgent issue of climate change. Listen carefully and answer the following questions.
Hi, Tom. Have you been following the recent discussions about climate change? It seems like it's more urgent than ever.
Hi, Alice. Yes, I've been reading a lot about it lately. The effects of climate change are becoming increasingly visible. From more frequent and intense natural disasters to rising sea levels, it's clear that this is something we can't ignore.
Absolutely. I recently read a report that highlighted some alarming statistics. For instance, the average global temperature has increased by about 1.2 degrees Celsius since pre-industrial times. While that may not sound like much, it has a massive impact on our planet.
That's right. Even a small rise in temperature can lead to significant changes in weather patterns. We're seeing more extreme heat waves, which are not only uncomfortable but also dangerous for people's health.
And it's not just heat waves. The melting of polar ice caps is another major concern. As they melt, sea levels rise, which threatens coastal cities and small island nations. We're already seeing communities having to relocate due to flooding.
The melting ice also has another effect. It's disrupting ecosystems. Animals like polar bears and seals, which depend on sea ice for their habitat, are struggling to survive. Their declining populations are a clear indicator of the impact climate change is having on wildlife.
I know, it's heartbreaking. And the effects on agriculture are equally concerning. Changes in rainfall patterns and temperatures are affecting crop yields, which could lead to food shortages in the future. This will hit developing countries the hardest.
That's true, and it could also lead to conflicts over resources. Water scarcity is already a major issue in some parts of the world, and climate change is only making it worse. As fresh water becomes scarcer, tensions could rise between communities and even nations.
Yes, water is such a critical resource, and its availability is becoming more unpredictable. It's a complex issue, but we need to focus on mitigation and adaptation strategies. Things like reducing carbon emissions.
I agree. We also need to invest in technologies that can help us adapt to the changes that are already happening. Things like developing drought-resistant crops, improving water management systems, and building infrastructure that can withstand extreme weather events.
Definitely. And raising awareness is crucial too. The more people understand the severity of climate change, the more likely they are to take action in their own lives, whether that's reducing their carbon footprint or supporting policies that protect the environment.
Exactly, Alice. Every little bit helps, and collective action is key if we want to make a real difference. It's our responsibility to ensure a sustainable future for the next generations.
Well said, Tom. We need to act now before it's too late.
Question 17 to 20. You will hear a speech about the future of technologies and their potential impact on the world. Listen carefully and answer the following questions. Good morning, everyone.
Today, I'm excited to talk to you about the future of technologies and how they are set to transform our world. We are on the brink of an era where technological advancements will redefine the way we live, work, and interact with our environment. One of the most promising areas is artificial intelligence (AI). AI is already making significant strides, and in the future, it is expected to become even more integrated into our daily lives. From healthcare to transportation, AI will be the driving force behind smarter systems that can analyze vast amounts of data, make decisions, and even predict outcomes. Imagine a world where personalized medicine is the norm, with treatments tailored specifically to an individual's genetic makeup, or where autonomous vehicles safely navigate our cities, reducing traffic accidents and emissions. Another game-changing technology is quantum computing. While still in its early stages, quantum computers have the potential to solve complex problems that are currently beyond the capabilities of even the most powerful supercomputers. This could revolutionize industries like cryptography, material science, and drug discovery, unlocking new possibilities for innovation. Renewable energy technologies are also set to play a crucial role in shaping our future. With the growing awareness of climate change, there is a significant push towards developing sustainable energy solutions. Solar, wind, and other renewable energy sources are becoming more efficient and affordable, making it possible to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and move towards a cleaner, greener planet. Advances in genetic engineering, synthetic biology, and biotechnology are opening up new avenues for medical treatments, agriculture, and environmental conservation. We could see breakthroughs like lab-grown organs for transplants, genetically modified crops that withstand harsh climates, and bioengineered solutions for cleaning up pollution. The future of technology is incredibly bright, and its impact on our lives will be profound. As these innovations continue to develop, they will bring about significant changes that will shape the world for generations to come. Thank you.
You have half a minute after the recording ends to check your answers. Use this time to ensure your responses are accurate and that you haven't missed any questions.
Question 21 to 23, you will hear a conversation between Lisa and Mark discussing community service projects. Listen carefully and answer the following questions.
Hi, Mark. I heard you've been involved in some community service projects recently. How's that going?
Hi, Lisa. Yes, I've been volunteering at the local food bank and helping with a community cleanup initiative. It's been really fulfilling.
That sounds fantastic. What kind of activities do you do at the food bank?
At the food bank, we sort and pack food donations, prepare meal kits for families in need, and help distribute them. It's a great way to give back and ensure that people in our community have access to essential resources.
That's such important work. What about the community cleanup initiative?
For the cleanup initiative, we focus on cleaning up parks and public spaces. We pick up litter, remove invasive plant species, and sometimes even organize educational workshops about recycling and environmental stewardship. It's amazing to see the difference we can make in our local environment.
It sounds like you're making a significant impact. Have you noticed any changes or improvements since you started volunteering?
Absolutely. There's been a noticeable improvement in the cleanliness of the parks, and more people are getting involved in recycling and waste reduction. Additionally, it's inspiring to see how many people come together to support these causes.
That's wonderful to hear. How can others get involved if they want to contribute to these efforts?
There are many ways to get involved. People can volunteer their time, donate to local charities, or simply spread the word about these initiatives. Even small actions can make a big difference. For example, participating in a local cleanup day or organizing a food drive can have a positive impact on the community.
Thanks for sharing, Mark. It's great to know how people can make a difference in their communities. I'm definitely inspired to get involved.
That's awesome, Lisa. The more people who get involved, the better our community will be.
You will hear a conversation between Sophia and Alex discussing the impact of the world wars on the modern world. Listen carefully and answer the following questions.
Hi, Alex. I've been reading about the world wars and their impact on the modern world. It's fascinating, but also quite sobering. What's your take on it?
Hi, Sophia. Yes, the world wars had a profound impact on global history. The First World War led to significant political changes, including the downfall of empires like the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires. It also set the stage for World War II.
Absolutely. World War II, in particular, had a major impact on the geopolitical landscape. It led to the rise of superpowers like the United States and the Soviet Union and the start of the Cold War.
Exactly. The war also resulted in the establishment of the United Nations, which was created to promote international cooperation and prevent future conflicts. It aimed to address the failures of the League of Nations, which was unable to prevent the outbreak of World War II.
The social impact was significant too. Both wars led to major shifts in societies. For instance, World War I saw many women entering the workforce as men went off to fight, which contributed to the push for gender equality.
That's true. And World War II accelerated this change even further. The war effort led to increased opportunities for women in various fields, including the military and industry. It also laid the groundwork for the post-war civil rights movements.
Absolutely. The devastation of the wars also led to major economic and infrastructural changes. Europe had to rebuild from the ground up, and there was significant investment in infrastructure, which helped spur economic recovery.
And let's not forget the technological advancements that came out of the wars. Innovations like radar, jet engines, and even early computers were developed during this time. These technologies have had lasting effects on various fields.
It's amazing how much has changed since then. The world wars reshaped the world in many ways, from politics to technology to social structures. It's a stark reminder of the impact of conflict on human society.
Absolutely. Understanding this history helps us appreciate the current global dynamics and the importance of working towards peace.
You have half a minute after the recording ends to check your answers. Use this time to ensure your responses are accurate and that you haven't missed any questions.
Question 31 to 36. You will hear a conversation between Anna and David about recent developments in global markets and trade. Listen carefully to the dialogue and answer the following questions based on their discussion. Choose the correct answer from the options provided or complete the summary using the words from the list.
Hi, David. Have you been keeping up with the latest developments in global markets and trade?
Hi, Anna. Yes, I've been following the trends closely. It's fascinating to see how global markets are evolving. One of the major recent developments is the increase in trade agreements between countries.
That's true. These agreements aim to reduce tariffs and other trade barriers, making it easier for businesses to export and import goods. For example, the recent trade agreement between the U.S. and several Asian countries is expected to boost trade volumes significantly.
Exactly. Another important aspect is the rise of e-commerce, which has transformed how businesses operate. Companies are now able to reach global markets through online platforms, bypassing traditional retail channels.
Yes, e-commerce has revolutionized global trade. It has enabled even small businesses to participate in international markets. However, there are also challenges such as dealing with different regulations and managing international shipping logistics.
Absolutely. And let's not forget the impact of global economic trends. For instance, fluctuations in currency exchange rates can affect trade balances. When a currency strengthens, it can make exports more expensive and imports cheaper, which can influence a country's trade deficit or surplus.
That's a good point. Another factor is geopolitical tensions, which can disrupt trade flows. Trade wars or sanctions can have significant consequences for global markets, as seen in recent disputes between major economies.
Definitely. Despite these challenges, there are also positive trends. For example, advancements in technology and logistics are improving supply chain management. Businesses are now able to track shipments in real time and optimize their supply chains more effectively.
And technological innovations, like blockchain, are enhancing transparency in trade transactions. This helps in reducing fraud and ensuring that all parties in the supply chain are accountable.
Yes, technology is playing a crucial role in shaping the future of global trade. Overall, while there are challenges, the advancements in technology and trade agreements are creating new opportunities for businesses around the world.
It's an exciting time for global markets. The interplay of these factors will certainly shape the future of international trade.
Question 30 to 40. You will hear a conversation between two people about the impact of technology on education. Listen carefully and answer the following questions based on their discussion. Choose the correct answer from the options provided or complete the summary using the words from the list.
Hi, Emma. Have you noticed how technology is changing education these days?
Hi, Tom. Yes, it's quite remarkable. Technology has really transformed the way we learn. For instance, online learning platforms have made education more accessible than ever before.
Absolutely. Platforms like Coursera and Khan Academy provide a wide range of courses that anyone can take from anywhere. It's amazing how technology is breaking down geographical barriers.
And let's not forget about interactive tools. Tools like smartboards and educational apps make learning more engaging. They allow students to interact with the material in a way that traditional methods can't.
Virtual reality is another exciting development. It can offer immersive, learning experiences that were previously impossible. For example, students can explore historical sites or conduct virtual science experiments.
That's a great point. Additionally, technology helps in.
Exactly. And technology also facilitates better communication between teachers and students. Platforms like Google Classroom enable easy sharing of resources, assignments, and feedback.
It's incredible how technology supports both collaboration and independent study. Students can work together on projects even if they're not in the same location, and they can also access a wealth of information on their own.
Indeed. However, it's important to address the digital divide. Not everyone has equal access to technology, which can lead to disparities in educational opportunities.
Absolutely. Ensuring that all students have access to the necessary technology is crucial for maximizing the benefits of these advancements.
Overall, technology has the potential to greatly enhance education, making learning more engaging, accessible, and personalized.
I couldn't agree more. It's exciting to think about how education will continue to evolve with these technological advancements.
You have now completed the listening section of the test. You have half a minute after the recording ends to check your answers. Use this time to ensure your responses are accurate and that you haven't missed any questions.